We now have a much clearer picture of the operational requirement, process, steps, and potential cost of creating our own provincial police service. And while the challenges are not insignificant, we believe that a made in Alberta provincial police service is worth serious consideration. In fact, a provincial police service will be able to put more boots on the ground at a total cost equal to or less than the total cost for the RCMP. PwC has proposed innovative and progressive approaches to public safety that could tackle the root causes of crime. By incorporating mental health and social workers into the provincial police to address addictions and mental health calls for service, especially in rural and indigenous communities. Right now, law enforcement, RCMP, police officers in this province get to respond to virtually every single public safety calls, regardless of their nature. And the current structure do not have an inbuilt process to utilize the skills of those professionals. And ultimately, this is one thing that has been reflected in the models that PwC have put forward. Second, don't forget that just recently, the federal government and the unions negotiated an agreement whereby they will see their salaries increase by 23.7% and back pay going back to 2017. We have to also factor all of that in, plus the humongous cost of administering RCMP that operate right here in Alberta from Ottawa. The cost of training RCMP officers in a different province before being deployed. In this province, we are constantly having to deal with the problem of transfer in, transfer out. All of that have their consequences on our budget and the cost of policing. Again, when you take it all together, all in, I am confident that this is going to be a more cost-effective. But at the end of the day, it's going to take a while. This is going to be, should we decide to proceed, it will be a phase-in approach. And all of those costs will be realized in making sure that the recommendations and the findings of PwC's report remains true.